Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Nick Hamilton, and I'm live at the ballpark for MLBbro.com. All right, Nick Hamilton here with MLBbro, Toronto Blue Jays right fielder, George Springer. Man, it seems like a really renewed energy with this team this year, especially with you. I mean, you've definitely been tearing the rubber off the ball early on in the season. What's been different for you as you approach this new season?
I think, for me, just being healthy is big. Obviously it's a long 8-year, but just to feel free, to not have to think about anything and just go play is awesome.
Last year didn't end the way that you all wanted to end. How did you get past that mentally and physically as far as just flushing it out and getting ready for this upcoming season? And what resonated with you about that loss that propelled you to get ready for this season?
I just think you understand that, obviously that's not the way you want things to end, but in order to succeed, you have to fail. And I think this team learned a lot, whether we won or not. We learned how to play together, learned obviously the big spotlight, together. If it happens again, hopefully we're a lot more prepared and just kind of is what it is.
Now, you guys seem to have a really great balance with youth as well as vets like yourself. And when you see this team and when you look at coming into the 2023 season, you have some guys that you've been familiar with for over the course of the last couple of years, Vlad Guerrero Jr. especially. Talk to me about the dynamic about you two and how you guys have been able to have that type of energy where it resonates throughout the entire clubhouse.
Yeah, I just think, for me, it's extremely funny to be called the older guy. They probably act older than I do. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. But yeah, these guys are young and deservedly so. There's a lot of expectation, and I think it's incredible. But and you see guys like Vlad, and you see guys like Bo. It's very easy to forget how young they are, especially in this game, because they're so good. So it's awesome to be here. It's awesome to share the locker room with them every day, because I've learned a lot, and that they keep me young.
Absolutely. Now, one guy that's a little of a vet, we like to call, is Torii Hunter, somebody whom you admire, somebody who you really look up to. What is it about Torii Hunter that resonates with you, not just on the field, but off the field? And what drew you to him as far as saying, this is a guy I want to not only respect, but I kind of want to be like as far as taking some of the things that he has?
Yeah, so when he was at AA in my hometown, man, back in the early 90s, I remember it like it was an hour ago. He slid headfirst into home plate, and that was the first time I'd ever seen that. And I remember I told my dad, I want to play like that guy because that looks fun. And just the way he played, he played with no regard. He played with passion. He had fun. I think as a kid, for me, that just looked like fun, and it looked like, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. And then, obviously, I played a game of catch with him, and he probably doesn't even, he probably didn't even know it was me at the time. I was only 9 or 10 years old, and that changed my whole outlook on things. That made me want to be a baseball player. And just as I've gotten older, to understand who he was, not obviously as a player, but as a human being. He's everything that I strive to be, and it's an honor to know him.
From your perspective, with Major League Baseball having 7% Black American baseball players, what do you feel the league needs to do more of, or what they need to continue to do to encourage and get more visibility to more Black players, and having people to be able to resonate with Major League Baseball, to be able to want to play the game and want to showcase their skill sets?
I just think it's guys, like Andrew McCutcheon, guys like, Torii Hunter, C. Sabath, guys that have paved the way for a lot of young kids like myself to at least explore an opportunity. I know everybody is trying to do a better job at providing opportunity for a lot of people to play the game, and to hopefully not just play it, but to keep going, and to understand that there is a future in this game for a lot of people. It doesn't matter where you come from. I think there's a lot of opportunity, and I think us as players now, it's our job, to help, to give back any way that we can, to hopefully help somebody, to just say, you know what, I'm going to keep going, I'm not going to quit, and hopefully, that'll change.
Now, lastly, George, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give me your top 5 movies of all time that really you enjoy and really have to watch from time to time.
My top 5?
Definitely.
We're gonna go Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
The Patriot. I like Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Was that 3? Forrest Gump. I have like 50 top 5. Rush Hour 2 and maybe Independence Day.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Good choices. I like those choices. Great movies. Thank you so much, the one and only George Springer, Toronto Blue Jays. Congratulations on all that you've been able to accomplish, and good luck with the rest of this season as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
MLBbro.com, covering black and brown major leagues.